This is AI Buddy Landell, and you're about to listen to Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast. So stop working yourself into a shoot you numbnuts. This show is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Don't be a dumbass and get offended by anything on this show. And if you do get offended, that's a you problem. Before I throw it to the fellas for another banger of an episode, shout out to all the BTT patrons who keep this show going, including the largest Patreon contributors, Disrespectfully, Classy, Mark E. Blassie, Joe Ice, Good Old Justin, and the Token Smurfette and John Potts. Now, enjoy this Outlaw Mud Show podcast. Remember, if it don't snow, it don't go. And be blessed and be a blessing, pal.
Hi, everybody. This is Jim Cornette, pro wrestling legend, and you're listening to the Booking the Territory Unprofessional Wrestling Podcast.
This is the artist formerly known as Daryl Van Horn, James Mitchell, the Sinister Minister, and I'm here to let you know I would rather slam my cock in a car door than to miss the dulcet tones of Hard Body Harper, my illegitimate son, on Booking the Territory podcast.
Woo, Messi, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man. Tell my people, my brothers and sisters, don't you dare miss Booking the Territory. Oh, yeah.
This is a one-man gang. You're listening to Booking the Territory Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's episode of Booking the Territory, the Unprofessional Wrestling Podcast. For tonight, we will be covering WCW Saturday Night on TBS from April the 9th, 1994. If you're listening to this on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, as Harper likes to say. Hit the like button on the video. Type a comment or two with you like or didn't like about the episode. Helps the channel grow. Makes Harper very, very happy. And on that note, Doc is not here, but Mr. Yeah is filling in for him. Mean Mike Crockett from the wrestling podcast about nothing that no longer exists. How you doing, Crockett?
Doing all right, man. Hey, that open, I was listening last week. The one-man gang, only dogs can hear him do that bark now. What happened?
Well, too many people were complaining about the gang and his loud so I turned it down to nothing, and maybe they'll complain about that now.
Really?
It's so weird. Just like take it out. It's like so weird. Yeah, it goes like to like negative decibels.
No, so like Robert Smith, longtime patron years ago, he's like, Mike, you got to turn that down. The Eye of Gibson was like, yeah, you got to turn it down. So years ago.
It is loud.
Years ago, I did turn it down, but then I still had people saying it was still too loud. And I'm like, okay, but if I go down any lower, it's not going to make sense. So, of course, I turn it down some more. And it's kind of one of those things that's really hard to make more quiet. Because if you make it too quiet, it kind of takes away the whole gimmick that he does. Like, that's his thing to go,
it kills it.
Yeah. So when you turn it too far down, it doesn't really make sense. But if you keep it up, I do see how it could just blow your eardrums out, too.
It's like a loud whisper. It's just not right.
A careless whisper, in fact.
Do you know when
a careless whisper?
Do you know when that was recorded?
Fuck, 10 years ago?
Okay. It was at what's the convention that they do at WrestleMania? Where not for
WrestleCon?
Yeah. It was at WrestleCon. He was there. He had just done the show the December 2015, he just did the show. It was on BTT. And so I run into him there and, talking to him. And I was like, gang, can you do me a favor? He's like, what? I said, can you do, this is One Man Gang. You listen to Booking the Territory Pro Wrestling Podcast. And he goes, sure. So it's funny because he does it like 8 to 9 times. He can't get the, this is the one man gang. You're listening to Booking the Territory Pro Wrestling Podcast. He's like, wait. Tell me what to say again. So I say it. Tell me what to say again. I say it. I like literally had to tell him, like, and it's just that one line. So he finally nails it. And he's like, this the one man gang. You listen to Booking the Territory Pro Wrestling Podcast. Doo! And he hits the moon thing. And it was hilarious because everybody turns and looks. But if you listen to it on the full volume, you can hear all the noise in the background from the convention. If you really pay attention. So yeah, that was when WrestleCon was in Dallas. That had to be 2016. So that's when it was recorded.
At this point, just take it out because it's it's really silly. It's so low.
Just the one man game.
Crockett.
Yeah.
Do you notice how you do nothing but complain? You're like a woman.
I know, right? That's some Yankee shit. Always complaining.
Every time the show drops, I get a message from him. He's complaining about something. He's fussing about something. What this? What is it? It's always something. Always. And I get it.
You sound like someone else in my life.
Oh, that's nice.
I know what he means. Because we all get it. Oh my God. Yes, sir. Dude.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna be happy-go-lucky tonight here. It's me time. I'm here. Let's do this.
And well, Harper's here too, as y'all heard him. Go ahead, Harper. What are you about to say?
Is it snowing by you, Crockett?
Yeah. We had the first snowstorm of the year today.
Oh wow.
Kids out of school and trying to keep them busy. So, yeah.
They just have a shorter summer to make up for those days.
Basically, yeah. You tack them on the end. Yeah.
Or if they,
that's bullshit.
Like here,
so it's not a day off.
Harper, it doesn't. It snows. We get a few days a year here sometimes, and
really?
What they do is they build them. They build them into the calendar actually. Like so they'll build like extra days in, and a lot of times once we get to like April and May, when there's no chance of like snow, they'll
delete them.
They'll give them a random day off. They'll be like, all right, no school on Monday, because they build in.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So if you don't have any bad weather days that happen throughout, it generally don't snow this early here. If it does, it's gonna be late December usually, and sometime January, February is where it'll come. But if you don't get any days where you don't have any snow days or bad weather days, as they call it, man, they'll get to like April and they'll get a day here and May, a day there, and they love it.
Well, how far in advance do you know about the free day off?
That's the problem. Oh, like once you get to like end of school year, closer to end.
Right.
Oh, they'll tell them like it'll be 3 weeks in advance. That way they know.
Oh, that's good. You get a free fucking day off.
Yeah.
Doesn't work that way up here.
No.
Well, that's your problem.
It's not as
it certainly is.
Well, it's not. It's also we don't have as frequent of weather events either. But when we have them, generally it can be pretty bad.
Well, you know what would make me happy, Mike?
What?
This Christmas, if I hear on Patreon, D-Man's Tremendous Christmas Spectacular. Is it booked?
Not yet.
No. We're running out of time.
Michael.
I'm going to tell you again. I got to get through Ask Harper first.
Jesus. So it's not going to happen is what you're saying.
Do you want it to happen?
It's going to be...
Do you want it to happen, Michael?
I know.
Michael. I don't know, Christopher. Do you want it to happen? Because you would need to be there too.
I swear to typical.
You give me 12 parts of Ask Harper. What do you mean?
Boy, these Ask Harpers they're something. The D-Man special, you would need to be there, Harper. It doesn't work when it's just me and D-Man, because you know how to push the buttons. Stop. You know how to push the buttons. Oh, speaking of something D-Man would certainly love to discuss. Harper, did you see my text about Land of the Lost? We were talking about it on one of the Ask Harpers. And dude, I watched because it was on Tubi for free, like 3 episodes of it. Oh
Damn,
my!
You sat through 3 of them?
Well, they're only like 20 minutes after commercials.
Oh, all right.
Bruh, the opening graphics are just so bad. It's bad.
Like the banjo playing. Like, this doesn't match with dinosaurs.
Oh my God, it's so terrible. So terrible.
What was the when did was that, like the mid 70s?
It was mid to late 70s was the original run of 3 seasons, because I looked it up, and then Harper and I were talking about it because we remember them being on Saturday mornings during cartoons. I don't remember which station it came on, but they then like replayed the originals from the 70s, mid to late 70s. And then as I looked further, apparently they did like a remake in the early 90s that may have been a season or so. And then they like made a movie at some point too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that movie with Will Ferrell about like 10, 15 years ago. It bombed.
The original, it's so bad. Oh my God, the graphics are terrible. It's like, holy crap. This is bad.
No, the fucking dinosaur, it just looks like it's a bun. Yeah, but like it's like a bun with a mouth. The dinosaur head.
Yeah.
Like a roll.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's bad. It's bad.
See, I never
watched that as a kid. I was like, bro, even back then I was like, nah, bro. No.
I just remember,
me neither.
I mean, I didn't like, it wasn't one of those things where I was like, oh, I gotta see it. But I just remember sitting as a kid, early 80s, watching Saturday morning cartoons, and it would pop up, and you only had like 3 channels, so you kind of sat through it.
I picked something else besides that shit.
I don't remember. I just remember sitting through it and waiting for the next thing to come on. So anyway, but I don't know how I got on that topic.
On CBS.
But it is what it is. Dman.
Oh.
I don't know when it's happening, Crockett. Like I said, me and Harper are gonna have to do it at some point with D-Man, and boy, that would, man. I guarantee you he's got Land of the Lost Stories. Oh, bro. Bro.
I've been watching that where my Planet of the Apes fucking underoos on every Saturday morning.
Planet of the Apes underoos? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. All right.
Oh, hey, Harper, by the way, last week they were talking about you behind your back.
Were we? What did we say?
Doc and Mike talking about you, the fact that
they were.
Yeah, you yell about it, people, playing with toys as adults, and then, they talk about the Pac-Man clock again, and they bury you when you get back turned.
Wait. Let me go back to the text thread, because I do want to tell them about this. It was, what toy? There was some toys that you had sent us. Oh, it was the
LJNs?
It was the Coleco video
Pac-Man?
games. Yeah. And yeah.
Oh, the Coleco, right?
Yeah.
Like those little handheld ones from we're kids.
So Doc looked up how much they would cost in today's money if they were $60 back then, and it was some ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
I think it was like double that. Yeah,
it
like
was more,
triple.
I thought it was more than double, but anyway, it would be way too much money. Anyway,
I wanted one of those so bad, dude. I begged for one. I didn't care if it was Donkey Kong, Pac-Man. I was like, because that shit worked on me. You could take the arcade home.
They actually were really cool for their time, though.
Right, for real, dude. And then I remember, like, I gotta have this. I can have Donkey Kong here on the kitchen table.
Right.
This makes perfect sense.
Right. And
I never got one. And then when I looked at how much they were back then, I was like, fuck, I wouldn't have got my ass one either. I don't give a fuck what the fuck my grades were. Fuck, $60 for that fucking thing? It's crazy.
Those handhelds back then, just look at them. They're so awful. It's like the same technology as like an alarm clock, where it's like the gray background with the black, and it's like two different things.
Mirror.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Oh yeah. It was like two different things. Like you're jumping. It's just like two different down, up, down, up,
Right.
down, up.
And what's crazy is for like 2 or 3 of those, you could have bought a fucking Atari during its heydays, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Bruh. Those things were fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, now Harper, have you seen the new LJN figures?
Yeah, I saw them, bro. Then I saw the price. I'm like, nope.
Oh, you saw them in Walmart actually in person?
I didn't see them, but I see people posting them with these fucking assholes. They're like, I bought all of them, and they show like 5 or 6 Dusty Rhodes and 5 or 6 Hogans. Like, I hate fucking quote unquote adults like you.
Yeah.
Fuck. Now, if it was reasonable, if it was priced better, yeah, but I'm not paying $25 for a goddamn rubber fucking Hulk Hogan.
That's how much it is.
It's something like that.
How much are they?
I mean, I've been
They're like $25 for a goddamn rubber John Cena.
I've been out of the figure game a long time, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's just nuts. I'm like, you fucking babies.
Mm-hmm.
You see, people buy them and they scoop them all up, and then they go to resell them for whatever, how much, people, these dumbasses are willing to pay for this shit.
Yeah, and they have like the different variations, and some are rarer than others. So then,
right,
everyone's going to get every single one.
Right. I think they got both Hogans.
The black card and the blue card.
I have.
No, well, they made 2.
Yeah,
they made 2 Hogans of those rubber ones when we were kids. They had the original one.
Right.
And there's one where I think he's got like a white shirt and red tights on.
Yeah, different pose. Yeah,
and that was at the end.
I have an important question.
Yeah, that was the black card one, I think. Yeah.
Right. Well, you see, the black card ones weren't available in the United States. The last year for those, the last series didn't come out in the U.S. It only came out in Canada.
Yeah, and I actually sent away. Yeah, you see, they always had the ad in the back of the PWI, the back page, like the back cover. Actually, I
remember that ad, dude, and I wanted them.
I sent away. I got the Hart Foundation and Bam Bam Bigelow. I think I got.
Go look how much they were back then.
Yeah, I don't know how much they were back then.
They were like $20 fucking $.
Yeah, they're worth hundreds now.
Back then, they were 20 something. Fuck you.
I mean, I had nothing to do with my money, so that's where my money went.
Dude, $20 back then, you could buy Optimus Prime, bro. Like, you can buy a G.I. Joe Sky Striker. No, I'm going to get this Jake the Snake Roberts fucking dog chew toy. What?
I haven't.
Tell you, the Hart Foundation figures are like $400 or $500 each. Last time I looked,
dude, it's crazy. Fuck you.
Here's an important question. So, let's assume Harper bought 2 of the new LJNs that just came out. Harper, what would D-Man say to you knowing that you got the 2 Hogan and somebody else?
Well, you got a Hogan and Dusty. Well, I just got Piper and Steamboat. I got them set up on the wall here. I got one open, right, just to have it on a bookshelf, and I got 2 that are, still in the package, because I like the way, it looks on the back. So when I'm taking a shit, I can read the back of it.
And what does your lady friend, old lady, wife to be, have to say about these figures and your love of them, D-Man?
Would you stop buying shit like this? They got enough shit around here, which is what she tells me. I'm like, what? I got 2 Ric Flair fucking figures and a goddamn Mookie Betts bobblehead.
He's moved on from D-Man.
Yeah, he moved on from D-Man.
Being self-reflective now.
He moved on from D-Man quickly.
She's like, stop buying comic books. Because I got all these old fucking comics. I'm flipping through one right now when I'm talking to y'all.
It's nice.
What is it?
I love the way these things smell. Oh God, dude, it just smells like you're a kid again in a comic book shop. You fucking open it up and just sniff it. It smells like a comic book shop from when I was a kid.
Boy, if somebody clipped that, you open it up and sniff it. Jesus Lord. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Did y'all see fucking someone stole Jimmy Hart's megaphone at fucking WrestleCade?
Yeah, I no longer believe stuff like that ever since y'all worked people with that somebody stole the Wildcat Sports belt.
Someone did.
Not only, whatever. Okay.
Out of Stevie Ray's car.
Yeah, sure.
It was in front of Hooters. He was doing a radio show.
Okay.
And someone stole it out of his what do you have, an Escalade or something?
Right, right.
Whatever.
Yeah, you can only work me once, Harper. I asked you before if the champ and his son were really estranged, and you tried to pull the wool over my eyes there. So I'm not believing a thing you say about Wildcat again.
Well, they do really hate each other.
Okay. Yeah, they have some legit heat. They got.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
put
can't,
to you like this: they weren't hanging around each other on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak to the what they did with Wildcat, but I was there for that must have been X-rated 2023, and I was talking to Luke at the bar after, and boy, some stuff boiled over. I don't want to get into a lot of it, and there's no way he was working me at a bar by myself. Put it like that.
All right. Well, then I saw something where his kid did a run in, and like after this whole thing, and I was like, okay, then now it's an angle.
When did he do a run in?
I don't know. Didn't he do a run in and then
he busted you open?
Oh, when he attacked me. Yeah, he attacked me. Not doing a run in.
Oh, it was legit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Doing a run in.
Silly me.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Are you a worker, bro?
Speaking of working, how about we get into an episode of Saturday Night?
Are you a worker, bro?
Michael, you a worker or you just want to kick his ass for real?
Hey, Stevie, can I call you Michael Manor?
That really happened?
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
That really
Harper, tell it. I mean, it happened. I heard it happen.
I mean, Luke told me this story. Like, Stevie was in town for one of the, for a Wildcat show, and I think they went to Hooters and they had Darren with them. And like, hey, Stevie, mind if I call you Michael? And he's like, why would you call me Michael?
I don't think anyone outside of his immediate family calls him Michael.
Right, exactly. It's like the Undertaker thing.
Yeah, that's the first time I'm hearing about the Stevie one, though. That's
right.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my God! You gotta hear Luke tell. You gotta hear Luke tell that story, dude. The way it comes, the way because he's.
Mind if I call you Michael Manor? I was like, "Who you, fucking bill collector, motherfucker?" Fuck.
Luke's telling me that story. And I go, "Shut up!" He's like, "Bro, I'm serious. We was at Hooters. Darren gets comfortable because Hooters is his favorite location and place to eat." And he's like, he said, "I looked up. I thought it was a joke, but he was serious." Oh boy! Well,
the things you discuss over Hooters Wings and Curlies,
man. Shout out to Hooters Wings and Curlies and his Irish Mafia and all his Celtic brothers and sisters, right, as he says. All right.
Whatever, dude.
Let's get us started on this week's edition of Saturday Night because it is 2 hours, Harper.
Fuck. Hey, we gotta hurry this shit up because I've been taking advantage of these Black Friday deals.
Okay. All right.
On fucking PlayStation. I got the Ninja Gaiden 2.
Wow.
And I got the it's the PS, I guess 5-1.
Wait,
it's something so it's
a sequel to the original?
Recent. I think, yeah, but like it's not the one that we played as kids.
Yeah.
It's one that's out now, and it plays just like God of War.
Oh.
Yeah, so we need to get through this so you can go play that tonight.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Fuck. And then we gotta go find fucking Jimmy Hart's megaphone.
Right. Right. All right. Well, we're gonna be talking April the 9th, 1994. We got a week and a day before we get to the next pay-per-view, Spring Stampede 1994, which you can only hear us review on Patreon at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. Also, during this month, just like last month, you go annual, you get 2 months for free on Patreon. tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. This week's episode, some of it was taped March 24th of 94, and some are scattered amongst other tapings. We immediately go to the first match. It is Sting versus Diamond Dallas Page with the Diamond Doll Kimberly. And boy, Bobby Heenan says, look at that sundress. Heenan likes what he sees. All he wants to do is keep talking about it over and over and over again. Kimberly sundress, that is, and Kimberly herself. And Heenan also is still pretty mad at Sting on how Sting tricked Rick Rude to sign that contract to face him at Spring Stampede. On that note, let me throw it to you, Crockett. What do you have from this opening match?
Tell you, man, I remember where I was when I saw Kimberly for the first time.
Oh, Jesus.
Do tell.
Man, the Diamond Dolls were all like, fucking bleach blonde, Aquanet haired strippers for the most part. And then when she came out, like, I was like, holy shit. She, like, once Missy left, I mean, they needed someone to step the fuck up, and Kimberly stepped the fuck up.
She was something,
because,
bro.
Yeah, man, Jesus. And yeah, Heenan is just all about it. And DDP, I mean, I was on with you guys when he got his first TV win. And I mean, this is a couple years ago at this point, but he has a lot more poise. He looks a lot better in the ring than I remember the last time I talked about him. So he's definitely, I mean, he's obviously he working at the power plant and doing all that stuff. And he definitely has advanced in that time. I mean, starting as late as he did. And I mean, helps when you're best pals with the boss. But I mean, he deserved everything he got. He worked very hard, and he's definitely improved here in the past year or two.
I agree. Going on the DDP stuff, going back to Kimberly, I heard Conrad say once on one of his shows many years ago, how do you know DDP has game, or something to that effect? I can't remember if that was exactly how it was. Or he said, DDP was a hell of a salesman. And you know how you know? He pulled Kimberly.
Oh, yeah.
And she is a smoke show.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you think about these other women. What'd you say, Harper?
For a white girl.
Come on.
Right, Mike?
She's a smoke show, dude. I'm not falling for it this time. She is.
She crosses all borders.
Man. I'm not discriminating against that at all. Whew.
There you go.
Smoke show. She's something else. But as Conrad once said, you could tell DDP was a salesman because he pulled that.
Man. And this is a competitive match. It went a little while, but I mean, the finish just kind of came. I mean, he gave DDP a lot, and it was, like I said, it was a competitive match, but then Sting just did his stuff and ended it. So it kind of went out with a whimper a little bit.
Well, it's not like they didn't have a lot of time here, but I don't know. I guess they went about 6 minutes or so. So, and you're gonna have Sting win pretty quickly because he's about to go up against Rude for the title. So, yeah, Stinger splash, and then Sting goes the top rope and hits the splash off the top and wins 1, 2, 3. So Sting gets the win. Keeping it moving. No, I'm gonna go now to. I need to play this part. Hold on 1 second. I want to get to Sting's promo. Bobby Heenan, Tony Schiavone, and Mean Gene are opening the show officially now, but Sting comes in and He terrifies Bobby Heenan. Watch this. What are you about to say, Harper?
No, right. You saw Peacock's getting rid of the WWE network, huh?
Yeah. That's been known, though. That's not new.
Really?
Yeah. I heard that a while back.
What the fuck am I going to do now?
Get on ESPN Plus or whatever the fuck.
Well, no, the classic stuff's going away. That's the problem.
Right. That's why they're like...
Right. That's
they're
the
loading
reason
stuff
I
on
got Peacock.
So they're loading all that shit. I mean, it's not going to be as well like archived and stuff like that, but they're adding a ton of shit to that WWE Vault channel on YouTube. That's kind of where you're going to go now if you want to watch old shit.
Honestly, that's the best place for them to put it for monetization purposes. Like, if you really think about it, putting it all there is the thing to do. Cause like you'll make a lot more money off of that than if you tried to potentially sell that to a streaming service. Cause like, I mean, I think a lot of people are interested in it, but just not at a, price point of more than $10.
I just don't, I mean, it's not all going to go up there.
No, it'll take forever. That's the problem.
Yeah. If you want to watch like the run of Mid-South, you're not going to be able to have that kind of access as you do with the network.
I'll just call up Mike and tell me what happened on October 4th, 1983.
Right, now that you want to be an asshole, let's go to Sting as he scares the living crap out of Bobby Heenan here.
Another title bout. Let's bring him in right now. May I, if I will, please welcome to Saturday Night, Sting. Sting, you got the match you want a week from tomorrow night in Chicago. You're going to be facing Ravishing Rick Rude. The part that I like about it is the way you got that match.
You got that right, Mean Gene. You know something, Ravishing Rick Rude? My daddy told me a long time ago, when a man asks a civilized question, you give a civilized answer. So when I asked you to put the world title up for grabs and you ran away, you avoided me. Those were big, big mistakes on your part. Because I live, I eat, and I breathe winning. And I live and I eat and I breathe wrestling, but I want to do more than just win at Spring Stampede, Rude. I want to destroy you. You're a goner, my friend. You're out of here. 86, no more. Gone. Beat the punk.
Oh, watch out, Rick Rude. I don't mind telling you. Bobby Heenan. Oh, Bobby. Forget it.
He scared the crap out of Bobby Heenan at the beginning of that, and that was actually the best part of it. The way Bobby jumps. He's terrified when Sting runs in and starts screaming. Any thoughts, Crockett?
Well, he said it and he did it. Rude's, I think this is like Rude's last feud, right? That he's done.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, he doesn't get injured here though. But
right, it's
it's less than a month away, I think, that when it actually happens.
So he's Nostradamus here.
We're going to talk about it when we get to it, but he finished that match. Like, Rude finished that match where that happened.
This is the one where, like, there was, like, this weird step, right?
Yes.
On the,
when he lands
on the outside. Yeah.
That the
kind of makes me think that maybe he could have kept going, but he said, fuck it. I'm just going to cash this shit in and call it a day.
Yeah.
Was he really that fucked up?
Those like Lloyds of London.
Right.
I don't know what the deal with that is, but there's some, there are a lot of the boys that kind of took that deal and,
all the guys in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Road
Kurt Hennig
Warriors,
and
DiBiase,
Yeah. I'm not sure. There was some sort of like underhandedness to the whole thing, but they were able to get that deal and kind of sit in the sidelines.
The thing is, like, so they replay it on the episode of Saturday Night when he wins it, and for like, I don't remember exactly how long, but for like 2 weeks they keep talking about him as the champion. It's not until like leading up even to that next pay-per-view, it's like a rematch that's going to happen, but I forget at what point, but I felt like it was like 2 weeks in, they finally like, oh, okay, 3 weeks after, it's like, well, Rick Rude was injured, he can't wrestle now. Like, but for like the next couple of TVs after it, I guess because it was already taped, they were still going with what had happened. It wasn't like
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, it was crazy how they did it.
I'm gonna try to get it. So like, if I break my headphones again,
right, you can get it. That can replace your headphones. The Lloyds of London. You get that one, Matt Wilson.
Right.
The listener of the week is like, what? What is he talking about?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Next matchup: the Nasty Boys versus Alex Davis and Kenny Kendall. Schiavone talks about Cactus's ear that he recently lost. I'm gonna play the audio from it. Doc brought this up either last week or week before. I can't remember which one. But boy, listen to Bobby Heenan joking about Cactus's missing the ear, and Schiavone is just getting flustered. It goes on for about a minute or two. Here it is.
Nasty Boys, as a matter of fact, fans, we are going to have an interview with Cactus Jack a little bit later on with Mean Gene Okerlund. Cactus was injured recently over in Germany in the European tour at the hands of Vader. And, well, we'll let him talk about it a little bit later on. But he's back in the ring, and he's ready to go for the Chicago street fight against the Nasty Boys.
That surprises you? He's back into the ring?
Nope.
Not me. He's gone back to get another beating. He likes it. The man is nuts.
Forearm shot. Actually, we understand that Cactus Jack lost an ear.
That's what I understand, too.
I'm not talking about the hearing. I'm talking about the ear, the outer ear.
The ear is like a speaker. Gone.
Gone. Just a nub there now, where it used to be an ear. Well, he'll be talking to Mean Gene Okerlund, but he and Max Payne in a Chicago street fight, and that basically means anything goes. I'm dragged by Ken Kendall.
So that means he'll be talking to Mean Joe, but he won't be listening to him.
Oh, you think that's funny?
I'm sorry.
Driving the knee to the back of the head.
You know what his favorite song used to be?
What?
I hear you knocking. I'm sorry, Tony. It's not nice to do.
Yeah, boy, you're not kidding. Double shoulder that time by the Nasty Boys. Just like the bunkhouse match.
Well, how about that other hit song, Ears on My Pillow?
Head first. Where was I here?
Dude, he flustered. Schiavone doesn't know what to do. He's making jokes about this man's ear coming off. I don't know. I was tickled. It's Bobby Heenan. He's great. Thoughts, Crockett?
Yeah, that's the whole match. Like at one point he said, they're talking about the Spring Stampede match, and Heenan says there'll be 4 men in there and 7 ears.
That's what I'm saying. He just kept going. He was relentless. He was ruthless with it.
Yeah, it's the entire match. And from what I understand, Cactus wasn't very happy with the entire thing, just because you got this thing where Vader ripped the guy's ear off, and there was really no follow-up. There's nothing. He doesn't get back in with Vader again, and it's been reduced to is, he didn't make ear jokes on TV. So
that's kind of true, because they're still involved in this feud right now with the Nasty Boys, and the next thing they do is another tag situation with Cactus. So, because Vader is eventually gonna, I didn't even think about that, but I guess that would kind of make me mad too, that you don't even make a feud out of it.
Yep.
Well, Nasty Boys win. Any thoughts, Crockett?
Standard Nasty Boys match, but he did Stags did a pump handle slam for the finish, which was different than the usual. But then Heenan, they do the replay, and Heenan screams through the entire replay so Cactus can hear him.
Bro, that's stiff.
That's how that segment ended.
That is stiff.
Oh.
Well, we go to commercial and come back, and it's time for the Spring Stampede Control Center. We're going to get a promo by Steve Austin and the Colonel. I'm going to go to that right now. We'll play that, and then we'll talk about the rest of this on the other side. Here is Austin and the Colonel.
Steve Austin defends against the Japanese challenger a week from tomorrow night, the Great Muta. Standing by right now, let's hear from the champ and his manager.
April 17th, Spring Stampede. Muta, get ready. You're going to meet my champion.
You know, Muta, I've got to give you all the credit in the world because I think you're a credit to the sport. And I know you're thinking in your little Japanese mind the exact same about me. Oh, Austin's son, #1 wrestler. Well, that's very good, because that's exactly what you should be thinking. In Spring Stampede, I'll prove it to you. I'm still going to be the United States champ, and you can go back home.
I should.
Dude, Austin's wrong from that. Mocking the way Muta would speak. Come on, man. That's not classy.
Yep.
He could have really dug in with that.
He really could have. I mean, he's a heel.
A lot more.
Yeah, he could have.
Right.
It could have been a lot worse. I mean, just think
Harkens
of
back to the days that-
just think of what JYD did.
That's exactly what I was just gonna say.
Oh no, we don't want no Toyota. Remember what JYD said? Now you see how it feel when somebody try to buy you.
Be careful, Mike.
Dude. That is that top 5 most ridiculous segments in Saturday Night history?
It's up there.
Between JYD's facial expressions.
Yes.
And then that was dirty. Oh no, we don't want no Toyota. And then
Mike, stop it.
And then it's the look on his face when he does it. It's the facial expressions. And then he follows it up with, now you see how it feels when somebody tries to buy you. Like, damn. If you want to know what I'm talking about, just go to the BTT Twitter. We also have a segment on the YouTube channel. I don't even know what it's titled. JYD, Michael Hayes, something or another. Just search that on our YouTube channel. Any other thoughts on the Spring Stampede Control Center, Crockett?
Are we still on the air?
Yeah.
Okay. No, nothing else.
Okay.
Next, we got the Patriots.
Are y'all watching TV in the background? What is that noise?
Not me.
Okay.
Oh, uh-oh.
That must have been Crockett.
What are we hearing?
Okay. It sounded like a TV or a radio in the background. I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh.
No, I don't hear it. All right.
I remember those jackets.
Yeah, I know. Right? Standard.
Oh, boy.
Well, now we're going to go to the next match because I got some thoughts here. We got the Patriot versus the Gambler. Gambler shuffles the cards and sends them flying in the air. And the funniest part of this match is we get this loud USA chant going for the Patriot because, he's the Patriot. But is it, I'm like, I guess gambling is so anti-American, we got to chant US.
You think like DraftKings or something will hire him
to gamble?
Be on a commercial.
That would be great. That would be great.
Dude, that'd be hilarious, right?
That would be funny.
I'm WCW wrestling legend, the Gambler.
Tony Khan would probably do that.
No, seriously though, it's like you get this USA chant going. He's facing the Gambler. It kills me. Like, yeah, gambling's so anti-American. You could do it from your cell phone nowadays in 2025, right. But that's neither here nor there. All right, Crockett, thoughts on this quick one?
A lot of headlocks in this one. Yeah, they're doing their thing. At 34-15, I just wanted to point out, I mean, look at the size of the Patriot and the dropkick he can deliver.
He was a very agile big man.
Yeah,
or
very athletic.
Man, but for his size, yeah.
Right on the button. Right on the chin.
Very athletic.
Tremendous.
Yep.
Yeah. At one point, Heenan says, do you gamble, Schiavone? And Schiavone says, no. Heenan says, good, want to play cards? And then Heenan goes on this thing where he thinks he might know who the Patriot is. And he talks about that dropkick is very familiar. I've seen it before. I can't put my finger on it. I don't think this ever went anywhere, but he spends a lot of time saying, I think I know this Patriot. So I'm not sure. I really don't think it goes anywhere, but he says that a lot.
No, that's his thing with mask guys. A lot of times, at least in WCW, he does that. Like he'll, because he was doing that with the assassin. I know who he is. And then
I remember Schiavone did
will
with
be like,
Doink too.
Yeah, Schiavone will be like, "Who is it?" And Heenan goes, "The guy in the mask." He's like, "I know who the guy is in the mask." And Schiavone, "Who is it?" "The guy in the mask." That's his answer. Like, so he likes to play this game with masked wrestlers. It seems he's always got like I said, a little bit.
Like I said, with Doink in the WWF too, he did that as well.
Yeah. But like you said, Patriot wins full Nelson slam, and that was that. Now we go to a promo. Here's the promo Cactus cuts with his ear really bandaged up. I thought it was a really good promo. Here it is.
All right, fans, Gene Okerlund back along with Cactus Jack here on Saturday night. In a moment, we're going to get up to the ring and see Vader. You saw him recently in Germany. The fans there know a lot of them here in this country, but Cactus Jack, you did it the hard way, so to speak.
I got to take my cap off to Vader. Vader, it seems like you've made it your life's mission to go about destroying Cactus Jack's face. Well, you're too late. You're about 10 years too late because someone beat you to the task. But the word I get, Mean Gene, was it wasn't Cactus Jack as he walked back with his hand clutching what used to be his ear, showing fear. No, it was Vader, because he knew that somewhere, someplace, sometime, he'd have to pay the price. And Vader, my friend, you will. But right now, it's on to the Nasty Boys.
And the Spring Stampede, let me point out, this is going to be a Chicago street fight. You and Max Payne meeting the WCW Tag Team title holders. I understand the rule book has been thrown out the window and falls count anywhere.
That's right, but there is one book of rules I'm sticking to, and that's Cactus Jack's Rules of Etiquette, which says those who hurt Cactus Jack first pay first. And Nasty Boys, it was you giving me internal injuries. No day at the park, a concussion for Max Payne. Well, now comes the time in Chicago where you pay tenfold for all your sins, and you will, because rules don't count and falls count anywhere. It's a match I've made into a piece of art, a very violent piece of art. Bang, bang!
All right, Chicago street fight a week from tomorrow night on pay-per-view. Don't miss it right now. Let's get up to the ring.
That was the best thing they did, was not let Max Payne out there cutting a promo leading up to that street fight match at Spring Stampede. Crockett, what did you have from it?
No love from Max Payne.
No.
Or his brother that's coming up here in the ring. But
okay.
The fucking piped in crowd noise is, I mean, you and Doc have been pointing it out, and it's just more and more apparent. This fucking promo at the beginning, the crowd is like, "Rah!" And then you can see in your head them turn the knob down to nothing. And then it pops back up again. It's just fucking so infuriating, and just like, you can hear, that's all I can hear now. And it really kind of disturbed my enjoyment of this promo. It was a good promo. Wow. And he's trying to make something of this Vader thing he wants to happen, that's not going to happen. And so company man, he goes and he starts talking about the Nasty Boys after he brings up Vader, and brings it home for the match for Spring Stampede.
So two things. One, you said you were going to be in a good mood
He does
tonight.
he does complain about everything.
So I want to say that. You did say you were going to be in a better mood tonight, but I also want to say the second thing is, once you hear that piped in noise for whether it's the matches or the promos, you can't unhear it, and it completely takes away from when you're listening to what's happening and watching.
Yeah, it reminds me of the fake crowd noise you would play like Tecmo Bowl or something.
It's or like a sitcom track, like you're watching an old sitcom and it's got the laugh track in it, and it literally sounds like that too. Which is why I said several weeks back, I'm like, I think most of the time they're just recording that nobody's there. They're just recording it and nobody's there. So that's what they're piping in.
I think a lot of the promos is like that, but they pump it in with the matches too, and they just don't know how to finesse it. It's like they turn it all the way up and all the way down. They're terrible at it.
There's no in between.
It's bullshit.
They should have hired Joe Murata. They needed a sound technician.
They certainly did.
There's a plug for OVP, our friends over there. That's exactly what they should have did. All right. Yeah. I mean, Harper and I have talked about it too. It's very just, ugh. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. And you're right. They do it during the matches too, which is really weird.
Yeah, sucks.
Yep. All right.
That guy.
Well, the lights
He
are
brought
turned
his
down.
tambourine.
You can't see.
I like his Hawks jacket.
He does have a tambourine at center stage, though. He is beating the tambourine. That is a Hawks jacket. I didn't catch that until you said it.
Yeah.
All
who's
right.
the broad sitting next to him?
Oh, boy. Here we go. I'm looking.
God, that was like some guy from New Orleans, huh, Mike?
It sure does. At Mardi Gras.
I could picture that. Yeah. I could picture that dude on fucking Claiborne Avenue right now.
Or at a Saints game, losing his mind, too.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. All right. Let's go to the next match. Vader versus Bill Payne. Boy, this poor bastard. Vader beats the crap out of him. He's in trouble, but I'm not shocked. Crockett, you got anything from this one? It don't last long.
Apparently, Vader has a ruptured eardrum at this time. So maybe that's why it's super short. But I mean, most of his matches are this way anyway.
Yeah.
But he does two of the Vader bombs in the corner, picks them up, and basically they go home from there.
Man, he plants this bastard.
Yeah.
And he's a big dude.
The dude though, he doesn't like try to sit up or anything.
No,
so he's like,
right.
He doesn't. He just falls like a turd. Oh man. Yeah. So Vader wins, which leads me to the promo and what Vader says. I believe they played this on Dark Side. I can't remember, but let's go down to the promo from Vader and what he mentions here with Harley Race and Mean Gene. Here it is.
You've just seen Vader in action. I'm going to be talking to him in a moment, but first his manager, longtime manager and 7-time world champion, Harley Race. Vader and Cactus Jack recently met in Germany in that big European tournament, and I find what Vader did to Cactus Jack absolutely appalling.
You may find it appalling, but I like the outcome because the simple fact that people are going to learn to keep their nose out of Vader and mine business. Now, Mr. Law and Order, it comes down to you. You take a good look at Cactus, and then you remember as you walk into that ring in Chicago that this is what is waiting on you.
All right, Vader, your big match coming up a week from tomorrow night.
Mr. Law and Order, I got a few things for you to think about, brother. Think about the men Vader has put out of the sport of wrestling. Think about Joe Thurman. Think about Sid Vicious. Think about Nikita Koloff. Then I want you to think about Sting and his ribs and all the pain and suffering that I've caused that man over the last few months. And then, brother, I know Cactus Jack was a friend of yours, and I sent you a little message. You'll be getting it soon in the mail, brother, because the ear that once was on his head is no longer there. Now, my friend, you have cost Vader the heavyweight championship of the world. You have cost Vader the gold. And when I get done kicking your butt all over that arena, brother, oh yeah, I'm going to have something of yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on pay-per-view a week from tomorrow night from Chicago at Spring Stampede. Stay tuned. We're going to be back after this on TBS.
Boy, the soundtrack for that promo is one of the worst because you could barely hear Vader at
That's all I hear now.
Yeah.
That's all I hear now. Since y'all pointed out. Thanks, Crockett.
Jesus.
Yeah,
it's bad though. Like you can really, really hear it.
Yeah, it's dog shit.
And Vader's speaking so low, although what he's saying is effective. You can't get past it because it's like you can hear it at one point. Crockett, it's just like you said. It's low, and then it's like on volume 3, and then they go to 8 instantly.
Yeah, it gets loud.
It like just jumps, kind of like the One Man Gang's voice at the beginning of the show. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
It's bad. Now, let me say this. Him referencing what he did to Joe Thurman, that's the guy he broke his back.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's some heel stuff, bro. That's
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. That was digging in deep, dude.
Yeah, if it happened, use it.
Yeah, I mean, take away the sound, and it's a good take away the sound problems. It's a good promo, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's one of Vader's best, I think.
Yeah, he's good.
Another thing too. If you notice, they don't reference him as the boss. They call him Mr. Law and Order. I think I know by this point WWF has contested their use of the boss and him, wearing the same gear basically as he did as his WWF character. So I think they're starting to transition out of that. I don't know if he's the boss at the pay-per-view or not, but yeah, they don't refer to him as the boss at all. And the Mean Gene doesn't bring it up, and they call him Mr. Law and Order. So I think they're, like you said on Facebook not too long ago, soon we'll see the next incarnation of Ray Traylor. Who, I go to high school with him? Yeah, we'll be seeing that very soon, I think.
Yeah.
They should call him the boss, and he comes out to like Bruce Springsteen's music.
I don't think that'll work out any better for him legal in terms of legality.
Yeah, apparently, I don't know how true it was, but apparently, like they were getting there was litigation, and they were putting the pressure. They were getting pressure put on them from WWF with the, like Crockett said, the boss gimmick. So not just that he's no longer boss man, but the entire look of him as the boss.
Why don't you just call him fucking Big Bubba?
Bruh, dude, we're going to get to that.
Why is that so fucking hard?
We're going to get to that. But I 100% agree with you. Just call him Big Bubba.
They get back there, but it takes years, I think.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, by the time you get back, it's like it's been too long.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm with
like
Harper.
The Nitro era.
Just call him Big Bubba. This was so bad what they do to him. I had completely put it out of my mind. It wasn't until Harper said it a few month or two ago. It was like, you don't remember when he became? I was like, no. And then I looked and I was like, oh my God, I totally. And I don't know how I could forget it, because then I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube one day and I'm watching. You're going to see it because they're going to show it on Saturday night. The transformation. Jesus Lord.
Yes.
Jesus Lord. That's all I'm going to say. Jesus Lord. That's all I'm going to say. Speaking of Jesus Lord, a few weeks ago, there was a reference to a trophy that Eric Watts had quote unquote won. I really thought they never revisited this on Saturday night. I was wrong. I couldn't remember. So we go to this next segment and we're thrown to highlights of Eric Watts getting attacked by Tex Slazenger and Shanghai Pierce on WCW Pro, which leads to this match coming up shortly called the Trophy Match. The best part of the highlights was we had Gordon Soley, Dusty, and Larry Zbyszko on commentary, which was interesting. That leads to Dustin Rhodes and Eric Watts versus Tex Slazenger and Shanghai Pierce in what's titled a Trophy Match. The trophy, as we discussed, was he was awarded this trophy by the fans for having the best submission hold.
Gee, what fans? Like fucking Dex fans?
Like D-Man type fans.
Ceiling fans voted for him?
You stupid son
Not
of
no
a
goddamn
bitch.
wrestling fans. Fuck. That's for goddamn sure.
Well, the STF was over, brother.
Yeah. A bunch of Ceiling fans voted. Fuck.
Schiavone during this match says he was awarded this trophy from a fan. So I don't know. They can't even get their story straight.
It was one Ceiling fan.
Yes.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Full of dust.
Yeah.
I don't know. This angle is like shades of the Repo Man stealing Randy Savage's hat.
Bro, it's stupid is what it is.
Because Tex and Shanghai stole the trophy is the whole impetus of this match.
The best
they took the trophy from Eric
part
Watts.
of this is the finish in what happens at the end. Because I have no interest in seeing these four guys fight over a trophy. That means nothing.
Yeah. And the problem is that trophy needs to be bigger than that.
Do you notice
No,
that
what I'm saying is, like,
they got
so the fans can actually see it.
agree?
Because it looks like the trophy you would get at, a one in the playground championship or something.
Yeah, the trophy's about like knee high, and yeah, Heenan actually kind of makes fun of it and says like, some lady's bowling trophy is bigger.
Right.
He ain't lying. I've seen bowling trophies that were bigger.
Because I remember when they had that trophy with
WrestleMania 4.
Yeah, the Battle Royal trophy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and that thing was like goddamn 5 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
Remember that, Mike?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you don't.
Sure. As Doc tells you, sure.
Yeah, this is like a third place like go-kart trophy. It's really
stupid.
I remember remember Tom Green, right? The guy who used to be on MTV back in the day.
Yes.
He did something where he went to Goodwill and he found this old bowling trophy. And it said like Michael Mills, 1987 bowling champion. And he tracked this guy down and goes to his house like he's a sports reporter or something to talk about his great championship game where he won this trophy.
It's so dirty. It's so dirty. Oh my God. That's dirty. Well, these 4 guys are fighting over the trophy. Continue, Crockett. You got anything else? You're right. You got anything else before I go to the finish? Because like I said, I literally mean that's the best part of this.
Coming right up is 56-26. You just skipped over 56-26. First time I've ever seen Eric Watts take this bump, which looked pretty nice. The inside out clothesline bump.
There you go.
It looks good because he's so big too. Because he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they I think it's Tex goes for a pile driver, but Watts backdrops out of it. Hot tag to Dustin, and I like the finish. It was pretty unique.
I'm like I said, best part of the match is the finish. So
yeah,
they do, and it's basically a do-si-do. Well, no, not technically. It's not. I don't even know how to explain it, but Dustin ends up with one of the Texas guys in a bulldog and kicks the other one at the same time. Dustin then pins, I forget which guy he pins, but Dustin pins him. And then the best part of it is they get the trophy back, but guess what? Bunkhouse Buck hits the ring and he attacks Dustin, because they're going to be in this feud and going to have a hell of a match at Spring Stampede. And the 2 Texas guys, the Texans, then go after Watts, and Dustin fights back, and then Dustin goes for the Colonel, but Buck then attacks Dustin with the trophy, hitting him across the back, and the trophy is destroyed at this point as Buck potatoes Dustin with the trophy. Don't give a shit about the trophy. Thank God. The best thing that's happened to the trophy on the show. I thought I had literally have a note too, Crockett. Great finish, and I'm cheering on Buck at this point. And that was my thoughts. I thought this was a good finish. This is how you get out of this trophy being meaningless. You put 2 guys in there that actually in a feud that means something. It was good.
Yeah. Do you think the trophy was introduced just for the sole purpose, or I mean, it's only been like a 2 or 3 week deal, right?
Well, this is what I don't remember, because I don't remember Worldwide during this time. I don't know how much on Worldwide and Pro they were talking about this damn trophy over the last month. Because we only saw that one clip a couple weeks ago about the trophy, and then we see this now from the trophy. And I'm pretty sure this is the end of the damn trophy. So, you know what? If they did introduce a trophy for the purpose of this, it's not the worst thing, but the whole trophy thing was really lame. But does Buck really need a trophy to attack Dustin with? That's the other part. He really doesn't.
No, I guess not.
Yeah. I mean, he could have used anything.
Sucks to be Eric, is that he won the trophy and then he's not even involved in the angle with the trophy.
Right.
That's nice.
The trophy's destroyed, and that's that. Good stuff, though. Like I said, I'm with you, Crockett. I thought this was a nice way to finish this one.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Next, we have a very, very. I'm not going to play this whole thing because it's way too long. We have something called Point and Counterpoint between Ric Flair and Ricky Steamboat leading up to their match in a week and a day on April 17th at Spring Stampede. And Steamboat basically says, like, you know, he feels Flair is overlooking him going into this thing because if you were with us last week, Flair has invited all of his buddies to the victory party in Chicago. He wants he has invited Hogan there. And Steamboat's like, you know, you're looking past me. And Flair says, I ain't looking past anyone. I'm just confident, which I thought was a great response. And then Flair goes on to say, I'm just looking at destiny. I'll go down as one of the best ever. And it was pretty meat and potatoes, but essentially Steamboat thinks Flair is looking past him. Flair's like, nope, I'm just confident. And that was that. And it went on for like 8 minutes. Your thoughts on this, Crockett?
Well, Gene holds up like the USA Today, and he talks about how they've been talking about this match in the papers on CNN. And I mean, I'm sure they're probably talking about Hogan and Flair, but Steamboat is, I guess, a part of that too. But yeah, this whole thing is basically showing us that Rick has turned a corner. He's getting back to being Rick at this point. And behind the scenes, I was reading up on this. Flair has basically just taken control of the booking committee. He's the head of the booking committee now in WCW at this point. So one of the first things he decided to do was, you know, turn himself heel, which is where he's most comfortable. So that's kind of where we're going here with this whole thing. This point counterpoint is basically taking us in that direction.
Yeah, I kept saying a few weeks ago, I thought the turn happened real quick. I don't know if Doc really agreed with me, but to me it happened real quick. Like it was 1 week, Flair was, you know, still a babyface, although he didn't have Fifi with him because that ended a while ago. But he's still like, it was like in a matter of an episode or two. It wasn't like a hard turn, but it was a quick turn, if that makes any sense. So
yeah, he's like, I'm in charge of the booking committee now. I'm heel.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
But he is treating Steamboat bad in this thing because it's unfortunate. With like when you watch it back, all they were doing was positioning Steamboat to just, you know, Flair to have an opponent for this, and then, you know, we'll set up the next thing coming up soon. Although a match with Hogan is still a little more than 3 months away, I believe.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Still not signed, by the way.
Yeah.
At this point,
he doesn't sign until like a few weeks before the match. Well, let me say this:
it's like
they show it on TV. Like, let's say it's probably like 3 weeks before they finally have the match. Now, was he technically signed before the theatrics of it? Probably so. I don't know for sure, but yeah, he doesn't sign on TV until a few weeks before it. And
they're not there yet.
Yeah, we got a ways. That's what I was trying to tell Doc. I was like, we got a ways to go. Like this match with Hogan is not happening this month, next month, the month after that. We got a ways to go. So there's that.
So we get a few more months of Doc before we quits.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he is.
He said he was quitting when Flair left to go to the WWF. How did that turn out?
He's going to LSU.
Who did LSU sign? Who?
Lane Kiffin.
Jesus Christ, you said it right. Do you realize you said Lane Griffin the other night?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. just
going
checking.
to the fucking championship, Mike. You ready?
We'll see. This is look. As I've told everyone who will listen to me on this, this ends in two different ways. One, he wins a title and either walks away or eventually gets fired like Coach O, because that's what always happens. Or two, it's another Brian Kelly situation. There's
For 3, he reopens Kenny's Key West.
That's right.
Would be something if you want to talk about it, any coach who would actually do that, it would be him. I don't care how much he talks about God, and I heard him on some press, being interviewed by Marty Smith.
His family had to pray about this.
Yeah, I don't care how much he prayed. He would open up Kenny's Key West, and he would be right there with Harper doing the oil wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You gonna tell me that he doesn't look like he would have been? You can't tell me he didn't look like one of those Metairie dipshits 20 years ago when Kenny's was at its peak.
Oh man.
You can Harper? Am I lying? You can see him at Kenny's.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't he look like the typical Metairie
with the polo shirt on?
Jesus Christ!
Tucked into the blue jeans.
Getting that already.
Oh yeah.
Road Warriors T-shirt.
Fucking driving a Z28.
6 payments behind back then.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean not a Z28. What was it? The Nissan 300, whatever the Nissan sports car was called.
I told you about the time I was in the Roxbury, New Orleans East, and John Gruden was in there Super Bowl weekend. Didn't I tell you that one?
Oh, wow.
I never told you that story? Dude.
No.
John Gruden got jungle fever, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Not according to his text messages.
Look, I don't want to get into that topic, but... Because, he said some really terrible things in those text messages. He was dropping money on strippers in that club. He was getting personal lap dances like no tomorrow.
That's so classy.
I'm just
Doesn't make him
saying.
a bad person.
What'd you say?
Doesn't make him a bad person.
What doesn't make him a bad person? I'm not litigating.
Black strippers.
No, Crockett doesn't even know about the tech. Crockett has no clue about the emails, the NFL. He doesn't. He's oblivious to what you're talking about. Just so you're aware, Harper. He's not a sports fan. He doesn't. He has no idea what you just said related to the emails and how Gruden came off as a flaming racist in those emails. Okay, he has no idea. I'm just saying, when the Patriots played the Rams in the Super Bowl in 2002 in New Orleans or 2003, whatever year it was, Gruden was in the Roxbury with nothing but African-American strippers all over him. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's move.
Real nice.
I know. Let's move along. The terrorist lost to Flying Brian Pillman. Do you have any thoughts on that one?
Well, Pillman goes for the mask early on, and the fans start chanting, "Take it off." And Heenan says, "If they insist, take my coat, Schiavone." And he starts. So the finish. If you go back to the finish, the replay actually, the terrorist, who I think is Dave Sierra, Fidel Sierra, he blocks the clothesline off the top. You can't really see it until they show the replay afterwards.
Okay.
I like this shot they show here.
Yeah, you can see he kind of puts his right arm up. Watch.
What's this?
Hey, man, we all mess up sometimes.
That's
hey,
nice.
brother. Yeah. It was all right. I mean, it was quick. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on Pillman's promo, Crockett?
No, Gene basically awards him a American flag, which apparently he's going to have at the pay-per-view in a couple weeks, and because he's taking on the
Regal,
anti-American Steve Regal, the communist Steve Regal.
Dude, I'm telling you, it is something else how they do this back then. It's like, I get that he's quote unquote, they're trying to like make him like a heel, like he's rich royalty, but it just doesn't make sense, man. They're not communist Russia. They're not, you know what I'm saying? At this point, we had gone to war in the Middle East. Like we had like quote unquote political enemies at this point, and England was not one of them.
That's nice. Somalia.
I'm just saying, like and it's crazy because wrestling fans will get that USA chant going when these two face off. I thought Pillman was good here. He said, while you're tickling your palate at 5-star restaurants, little kids are going hungry.
That's right.
I mean, he ain't wrong in America, but, that doesn't make Regal a communist. It just makes him an asshole.
Hard times.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
Pillman just defeated a terrorist. He's feeling himself, all right? Just give him a break.
Cut him some slack, okay?
He just defeated a terrorist, and now he's feeling a little American pride.
That's true too.
He's defended our freedom,
right?
Yes,
and the terrorist does have desert camo attire on. Now that I think about it, so yeah, there's that. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Anyway, all right, we go to commercial and come back. We see a highlight video of the great Muta. Any thoughts on that, Crockett?
Yeah, no, it's good, but they add in like cheesy, like low budget kung fu movie sound effects, like in a couple places, like just a couple of oofs and a couple of like just a bunch of.
We got to make it sound
I'm not
authentic,
sure why.
Crockett.
Well, lots of oofs and then some that kind of stuff.
Why don't we just have Austin imitate him again? Jesus Lord. Boy. Yeah, it was kind of unnecessary, the sound effects. Doesn't make sense.
Should have added Street Fighter 2 sound effects.
Oh, my God.
Basically. It's basically that.
Hadouken.
I love how in all of these highlights, we see tons of WWF talent.
I wonder why.
Well, I say tons, but I mean, Luger, the Steiners, like you know what I'm saying, Crockett? Like, yeah. I say tons. It's just them three. But it is interesting that they didn't.
I think we'll
feel the need to cut them out.
Yeah, we'll get more of that. I think as we go here, right? They start to do that kind of stuff and say that the way the big boys play when that's how things starts. They like to show highlights like that of WWF guys getting destroyed.
Yeah,
that's coming up in future episodes, I think.
Well, Eazy-E's got to do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Harper, do you think this guy is really Asian? Watch his moves when he gets into the ring.
There he comes. Watch.
His name is Haito.
Tim Horner.
He's not as bad as Tim Horner as the Black Ninja. Nothing is that bad.
Fax machine.
You stupid. All right, let's continue. We go to Steve Austin versus Haito, who is actually Paul Diamond, an enhancement talent that we just saw face Steamboat last week, I believe it was. So we've actually seen this guy before, just not under a mask. Anyway,
did
Crockett,
they pay him twice?
What do you think, Tinkerbell? Okay, that's your answer.
Hey, brother. It's exposure on national TV, brother.
D-Man, what do you think about this guy that they have Austin in there? He's obviously an enhancement talent that they put a mask on. I mean, what are your thoughts on this Haito guy?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think the guy looks, he's got a nice body. I mean, he's not the great Muta, but he could pull it off. Or a enhancement guy, he just has to do that American Ninja type bullshit, just kind of karate chops, and that's how it was back then.
All right, there we go.
Look how faded his pants are.
All right, they're supposed to be red. They're pink.
Yeah.
Crockett.
Well, the thing is with this guy he was in WWF as part of the Orient Express. Him and Tanaka he was Kato in WWF. Actually, he was Max Moon
That's
before
the
that.
same
So
guy?
Yeah, he's not. I mean, he's a little more than an enhancement talent, Mike. You're kind of diminishing the.
I meant here.
He was Max Moon for a couple years, and he was Kato in the Orient Express, and he's wearing the same gear, which is kind of funny because we were just talking about they're looking to go after them for having the boss wearing the same gear, and here's Haito wearing the exact same gear he wore as part of the Orient Express in the WWF. So that's kind of funny.
I tell you what's not funny. This match went way too damn long.
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes plus.
Jesus Lord, we got 11-minute match here. And I'm like, why are we doing this? I mean, I get it. You know, they're trying to position Austin as being able to wrestle, you know, Japanese wrestlers is what they're trying to sell us on here. But it did go a long time. And that was my main note. It's like, oof, all right. Well, we got to eat up some innings, I guess. And there's that. But, you know, any thoughts on, I don't have anything from it. They just kind of did some holes and that was it.
Yeah, it was a lot of chain wrestling at the beginning. An abdominal stretch at one point, a weird splash. Like there's a couple of good kicks at 134.14. I think is the last kick that he throws. That looks pretty good, but then, well, that one kind of.
It's hard to tell on that one because it's going right at the camera.
Yeah, this one looks pretty good.
Yeah,
but then Tony kind of like diminished it by saying that he blocked it. Steve Austin blocked it, which I mean he got the hand up, but you see stuff like that all the time. So he kind of shit on the one big high spot the guy had, and then there's that. He does that weird. He comes out the ropes and hits a splash and eats the knees from Austin. So yeah, like we said, this goes a while. There's another spot here with at 134.49. The Bulldog, he like climbs up, he jumps up to the second rope, does Haito, second rope on the inside, and then turns and delivers a Bulldog off the second rope, which is pretty good.
Yeah, the spot before it didn't look too good, but I hear you.
Right.
Like right here,
yeah.
Like he barely catches Austin. Like,
yeah, I was like, ooh.
But yeah, he like does a reverse jump off the second rope into a Bulldog, which that did look good.
But the thing that I'm going to go on a ref thing here, Mike. So hold on to your hat.
Mr. Positivity here. Here he comes.
He does that. Okay, sorry. He does that big fucking move off the second rope, and there's no sense of urgency from Nick Patrick. He just like goes down there like fucking nothing's happening, and a slow 1-2 kick out. There's like no sense of excitement from Nick Patrick when he went to make that count. So that kind of diminished that move. So they're not doing this guy any favors, and they're making us watch a 10-minute match. So what the fuck are they doing?
Mike, I mean, bro, we're going to be honest here, bro. I mean, you bring this guy in a feeling for Doc. First off, Doc's a piece of shit. I mean, I just need to put that out there. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. You know, he's still a piece of shit, even though I'm about to say what I'm about to say. And then you bring this guy in Crockett in, and he's full of shit. He's even more full of shit. All he does is critique the wrestlers, and he's miserable. I mean, he's far more fucking miserable than me, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a time to be miserable. But Jesus Christ, this goddamn guy's always negative. I mean, what are we doing here, pal?
It is the holiday season, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Keep
more
Christ
joyous.
in Christmas.
Yeah, put Christ in Christmas, asshole.
Okay. Yeah, come on.
I'll pray on it tonight. I'll pray on it.
Did you? Somebody, I got that line from somebody one time. I overheard somebody say, he was like really, really religious. He goes, "Put Christ in Christmas, asshole." I was like, wow, put Christ in Christmas, asshole.
That's right.
That's exactly how Christ would want you to say it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with you, and also with you. Lift up your hearts. We lift them up to the Lord, Harper. That's right. That's an old Catholic.
That's right.
Let us give thanks.
Let us give thanks. Jesus Christ, we all know that line.
Let's give thanks. Let's give thanks to Crockett.
Oh, it's right to give him thanks and praise.
Jesus Lord, you were raised in one too? Oh my God. Oh boy. All right. We're over here having Catholic mass like we're still practicing Catholics. Actually, Harper probably is, now that I think about it.
I mean, I practice it. I just haven't,
You ain't been at church, so you're full of bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Austin does the stun gun, but then he does that roll up leg lock and wins by submission. Any thoughts, Crockett?
Yeah, I've heard it called the Fuller leg lock. So I don't know. Maybe I guess Fuller gave it to him. Apparently,
yeah. It feels like a version of it. I've seen him do it different ways, though, not always like that. The problem with it is it's a good move, but it visually it doesn't. I don't know. Visually, it's not as appealing visually as some other finishers. Let me say it like that. Even though I'm not crapping on the Fuller leg lock, it's just he hits a stun gun. I mean, look at that. I mean, that to me it looks good the way the guy hits off the ropes. Then he does a leg lock, and it kind of I don't know. It's not as visually appealing.
Right.
Cosmetically pleasing, brother.
Yeah, I can't say anything nice, so I won't say anything at all.
Good job.
That's nice.
That's good. That's good.
I'm learning.
Okay, that's great. I mean, it's good to see you took a hint from D-Man. Hey, Harper, you want to get political here because this is about to happen right here.
Okay.
All right, so we got Lord Steven Regal and Sir William from WCW Pro. I'm gonna go to the audio now, and Lord Regal gets political, and I'm gonna play it, but just know Harper's response, whether you're right, left, or center, he's gonna say something to trigger everybody because that's what he does. Here it is.
Okay, Spring Stampede is on the way. Lord Steven Regal defends his television title against Flying Brian, along, of course, with Sir William.
Mr. Sabisco, everybody knows he was a football player, and that's a team sport. This is the greatest professional wrestler in the world today. Brian Pillman, I wouldn't be you for all the tea in China.
It's no wonder Pillman thinks that he has a shot at the world's television title. He lives in a land full of fools run by idiots. I mean, look what you stupid American people have done now. The Brady Bill. Oh yes, all the criminals are going to wait 5 days so they can get their guns. They'll just go and buy them on the black market. What a joke. And then you steal an idea from England, the worst one the government over there ever had, to bring in a health plan. I mean, it's for the paupers. If the poor people haven't got health care, then either get jobs or it's tough luck on them. It's part of being poor. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Zabisco?
Well, let me ask you something, seeing you're worried about the health care. Are you afraid of Flying Brian?
Am I afraid? How have you got the audacity to stand there and say such a ridiculous thing? Who are you, nothing but a microphone holder, to stand there and say such a thing to me?
Well, if you're so great, why did you have to pile drive the guy on his cement?
What? I don't have to do such things. You just hold it. William! Hillman, all I can say to you is, get ready for Spring Stampede. I'm going to make an example of you as the fool that you are, William. Let's go.
That's your next Regal feud right there, him and Zabisco. I hope I didn't spoil it for you.
Him and healthcare.
Boy, they got political, didn't they?
That's right.
They're talking about the Brady Bill. I'm not going to get into what that was. Google it, kids. It's your best friend. And then they're talking about health care. So that's right up the 2025 American political alley. And
isn't that crazy to think before the Brady Bill, you could be just anyone, million felonies, crackhead, and walk into the academy and be like, hey, okay, give me that one.
Crackhead.
Isn't that crazy?
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, boy. I got no comments.
30 years ago or last week?
That's not. I tell you one thing. If you buy a gun now, bro, they ask you a million questions.
Boy, do they.
Yeah.
Well, in Louisiana, is it called CWP still, Harper? I know I was talking to you about this a couple weeks ago.
What?
Here.
A concealed weapons permit?
Yeah, because in Texas it's called a LTC, license to carry. Like if you have a license to carry, you still get asked a million questions, but because you have that license and you've already gone through, a million background checks for that license, you show them the license and it's an expedited process. Let me say it like that.
I have no idea.
I'm wondering if in Louisiana.
The last time I bought a gun, they asked, "Have you been battling depression? Are you on antidepressants? Have you had suicidal thoughts?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
All right, we'll leave it at that, folks.
Before it was just like, "Are you a felon?"
All right, we'll leave it at that, folks. No further comments from Your Honor here.
Thanks, Brady.
Well, speaking of guns,
I always hated that show, and now they're pushing laws on the people.
Okay. Harper, bro, this is a serious topic. You think you're fucking funny, you ain't fucking funny. Somebody needs to fucking tell you all that.
You think you're fucking funny, dude? That's fucking gun violence, bro.
Boy, if you saw some of the things I get sent. What were you about to say, Crockett? Speaking of
guns, here's Pistol Pez Watley.
Right. The next match is Pez versus Regal. And once again, Regal is facing the most anti-American person on the planet, Pistol Pez Watley.
That's right.
Crockett, I guess I should go to you. What do you have from this?
Looks like a football coach, doesn't he?
He sure does. He looks like a high school football coach right there.
For real. I could picture him with the whistle around his neck and the fucking collared shirt and hat on.
He's coaching McDonough 35 in New Orleans, right, Harper?
Right.
Or St. Aug?
Yeah.
I mean, he does. He looks like a typical football coach from that era. Remember those old football shorts the coaches used to always wear? Those
yeah, the bike shorts, right? You can't find those anywhere.
Jesus Christ, those things were terrible.
I'll wear those motherfuckers,
I bet you would with that big gut of yours. Holy crap.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
Dude, that would be a great picture. You should walk out there if you could find a pair at Wildcat with your play card on you. Walk out in a t-shirt and those shorts on with knee highs. Jesus. All right. The match. Crockett, about 3 minutes. What do you got?
Well, like after the Dustin angle with Bunkhouse, they teased that Tony has been teasing that they're gonna have a promo with Dustin. Dustin wants to cut a promo, but then during this match, he says that the trainer is sending him to the hospital for X-rays. So they're really trying to get over this attack from Bunkhouse.
It's a good point.
But beyond that, Pez gets over on him a few times at the beginning. And then they really just wrestle a few minutes and go home.
So Pez is doing the what's it called? The power plant right now. From what I recall.
Yeah, so he is a coach.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But yeah, it's a knee to the gut by Regal, and then Regal rolls up Pez and wins by pin, and that's it. And that is a wrap. So it happens quickly. Which is fine. From there, Mean Gene introduces Ricky Steamboat and talks about him before what we assume is going to be the Flair match, where Flair would take on Butch Long. And then I'm going to go to some audio now. I'm going to fast forward a little bit to when Flair comes out, because Mean Gene talks to Ricky Steamboat for a few seconds, and then here comes Flair, who is supposed to be wrestling, but he is in a jacket in a suit. I mean, he's in a three-piece like he always wears. Let's go to this audio right now, and then we'll talk about it on the other side. Here it is.
I don't know, Nature Boy, if I quite understand. You're in street clothes. You've got an opponent up there in the ring. Tony Schiavone, let's get a response. Put that microphone in front of the champion.
You obviously can't wrestle the man in street.
As promised, I'm going to wrestle, but surely you didn't expect me to put on my wrestling gear to wrestle the likes of that.
Oh, come on, that's awfully arrogant.
Hold your coat, champ. Bobby, and you know what, Tony? It may be the closest thing you ever have to holding something. The same thing your house is worth in one hand.
Boy, that is arrogance, Ricky Steamboat.
The man certainly has got a positive style.
How could he get in a ring in his street clothes like that?
Flair long.
What do you mean it won't take him long? Look at him. That's horrible, dressed like
confidence.
that.
He's sending a message to Steamboat is what he's doing. You know that, Oakland?
Ricky Steamboat, can you believe this? There's the figure 4. It could be curtains. Okay, there's the submission. He's quitting.
Record time.
He's quit.
Record time.
That must have been in record time.
Wait a minute. He's not going to give up.
He's pointing over here, Gene. He's pointing over at me. Are you referring to me, Nature Boy? He's not breaking the hold.
He's not.
Where's he going?
What is this?
Where's he going now? Listen to him. He's telling Flair to release him. He's telling Flair right now, don't do that in my face. Don't do that and make a fool out of me. I've had it up to here with you, Flair. And Flair's talking to him now. Back and forth they go.
He's got to break the hold, though. He's going to break that man's leg.
Who cares about that ham and egger? Uh-oh. We're going to have it right here.
What is this? Hold on. A heated exchange between Flair and Steamboat. Big Ganya, Mike Graham, Doug Dillinger, and a host of others.
They don't want this to happen.
No.
They want this to happen in Chicago.
A week from tomorrow night, not here tonight.
Flair put that figure 4 on, I guess, to show Steamboat. And Steamboat into the ring, and the jawing still continues.
You gotta be kidding me! Look at Flair! Look at him!
Oh, no!
Come on! You want a piece of me? I'm right here in the ring! I'm not going anyplace! Steamboat, come on! Come on if you want some of me! That's the class! That's the champion! That's Ric Flair!
And he will get a piece of him at Spring Stampede! Wait a minute!
Thank you.
That takes a lot of nerve.
Spring Stampede!
Believe it.
Don't slap me like that!
Fans, we are out of time! We'll see you next week!
Oh, they're still trying to hold him back.
Bro, he treated Steamboat like a bitch. He slapped him. And then everybody holds Steamboat back, and Flair gets out of there and goes and gets his jacket. Heenan was tremendous during this segment with the every now and then the yell. I thought this was great. I thought it was a great way to wrap up the show. You know, we're still a week and a day away from it, but Flair beats us, ham and egger, as Bobby Heenan says, with a figure 4 in 30 seconds. I thought this was phenomenal. What do you think, Crockett?
Yeah, he gives Heenan his jacket before the match, and you heard him referencing this is worth more than his house. He gave Tony his Rolex, and then as soon as Flair gave Tony the Rolex, Heenan took it out of his hand and pocketed it, and so looking like a common thief. And he goes and gets the jacket back afterwards, and Heenan's like, "Oh, Tony, I think Tony has the watch." So he's trying to get a Rolex for nothing. So yeah, it was a great angle. Apparently, obviously Flair is back in that heel mindset, and I guess we see what we get at Spring Stampede.
Yeah, pretty much it. And that's how we go off air. Harper, do you have any thoughts on what they did right there?
I mean, this was the best part of this whole show.
Yeah, it was.
This episode.
I totally agree. Even though you got a kick out of Regal and the Brady Bill.
Yeah.
A couple other moments here. But anyway, that is how they wrap up the show. And before we wrap up the show and get out of here, we need to hand out the Toot Toot Award, the Rolex and the rating and all that good stuff. Before we do so, don't forget to become a patron. tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT is where you can sign up. When you sign up for an annual plan during the month of December, you will get 2 months for free. So make sure you go and sign up now. It's the only way you can listen to the Spring Stampede 94 pay-per-view review that will be coming up 2 weeks from when this drops. You'll also get the JV Goon Squad shows, the World Class shows, all available on Patreon, tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. All right, let's rate it. Hand out the Toot Toot and the Rolex. Crockett, you go first. What are you going to rate this one?
No, it's not me. It's Harper.
Okay, Harper, you rate it.
Man, this is 2 hours long, Mike. You're fucking killing me. It's after 9 o'clock. It's like it's after 10 by Crockett.
Yep.
It's getting later if you don't go ahead and rate it.
Okay, I'll give this a B.
Okay, a B. All right. Crockett, that leaves you. What are you rating it?
Yeah, I mean it's 2 hours. It gets penalized for that. But there's some good stuff on here. I will. Yeah, B does sound right to me.
All right, y'all are all curmudgeons. I'm gonna give it a B plus because I like the way they wrapped it up.
That.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry for your annoyance. I'm gonna give it a B plus. The final segment threw it over the top, so it gets a B plus from me, which leaves the Rolex or the Toot Toot, whatever you want to call it now these days. Harper, what are you gonna give? Who are you gonna give the Rolex or the Toot Toot to? And if you say Eric Watts, the show might be canceled going forward.
I'm giving it to Rick.
Of course. You don't want to give it to the Patriot or the Gambler?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. What about Kimberly?
If I give it to the Gambler, he'll probably just give it to, he'll go pawn it just so he can go gamble some more.
That's a good point. What about Kimberly, the Diamond Doll? We saw her at the beginning of the show.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
It's starting.
So, but who would you pick between her and Missy?
That's hard.
That's a tough one.
That one's tough, Mike.
I know.
Yeah, it's too.
I guess Kimberly.
See, he knows shit from sugar, like the old men say in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I knew he was going to say Kimberly. That's why I asked.
That's your pick too, huh?
Out of her and Missy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, you. I don't
short
remember.
Hair Missy? Short hair Missy Harper?
Oh, that's hard.
Is it?
Yeah. I still got to go with Kimberly Page.
Wow.
Dude, I don't remember the very first time I saw Kimberly, but I'm like you, Crockett. I feel like the first time I saw her, I was like, who is she?
Yeah. For real, huh?
I mean,
keep her around.
Complete smoke show. Oh, my God. All right, Crockett, that leaves you. Who gets your Rolex or Toot Toot?
Yeah, it's going to be Flair. Nature Boy's back, and, I mean, he lost his Rolex, so I might as well give him a new one.
Yeah, it's difficult to not give it to Flair, so Flair is going to get it from me as well. Which leaves two other things before we get out of here. One, don't forget to repost the show when you see this posted on X or Blue Sky or Facebook. So repost, share. It is greatly appreciated. That is how the show grows, believe it or not, or one of the ways it grows. And again, don't forget to become a patron, tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. Also, I don't mention this much. The Pro Wrestling Tees store is still open. They just did a Black Friday sale. I'm sure they'll do another before Christmas, but if they don't, check out the Pro Wrestling Tees store. If you just go to ProWrestlingTees.com, just search Booking the Territory, you will see the store there. Crockett, that leaves you. I need to know what's going on with the wrestling podcast about nothing.
Well, we'll see. I mean, usually,
here we go.
Most years, we like to do a special episode around the holidays. That is not scheduled as of this time, but you never know. You could see something. Make sure you subscribe to the Wrestling Podcast About Nothing, wherever you get podcasts, and see if something pops up on your feed just before the Christmas holiday.
When was the last time there was a show for Festivus? It feels like it's been 4 years
ago.
Only 2 years ago.
No, it was... Yeah, it's 2023, I think.
Okay.
Wow.
You know, I offered last year to do it with you since you couldn't get Malonis to commit, and you just blew me off. I just want to point that out there.
Typical
is right.
It happens. Yeah.
Typical.
You're busy.
Right.
I didn't want to bug you.
Oh, I'm gonna piss you. I'm about to trigger Harper. Harper, I was talking to Crockett about our next, maybe doing a movie review at some point next year. I mentioned Goonies to him. Dude.
He's never seen fucking Goonies.
No, go ahead and tell him what you told me about Goonies.
I mean, it's I've seen it. It's not something that I'm really too interested in.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What kind of childhood did you have?
Goonies wasn't really my thing. I don't know.
Okay, so what was your thing then?
Back to the fucking Future.
What else?
That's it.
That was a God.
And Weird Pee-wee's Science, but we already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I send him this. I send him this text about Goonies. He doesn't respond, and that's cool because I'd usually take forever to respond too sometimes. And then I'm like, ignoring my Goonies message, Baldy. He says, I was never big on the Goonies, so I was trying to find a way to let you down. I'm like, are you serious?
God
Are you
damn.
cosplaying as Doc this morning? What is going on? And then he says, if you do Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or Back to the Future, I'm in.
It's all like in the same world.
I'm like, how are you not big on Goonies?
I don't know. I know that part.
I mean, and everybody's done Back to the Future, so like, what are we even going to talk about with that? You know, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Large Marge sent you. I mean, like, you know, it was, I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I mean, you know.
Paul Rubens.
I mean, I know I didn't go to high school with him, Harper. Quit being an asshole. I'm trying to tell a story here. You know, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I mean, what are we doing here, bro? That fucking movie was fucking stupid. Somebody need to fucking tell y'all that. But I mean, you know, don't get me wrong, bro. I mean, I could see Goonies as being something that would be discussed. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm amazed at you and Goonies. This.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, you're a weird science guy, so I would have took you as a Goonies guy too.
Just worry about getting the D-Man Christmas special together and getting Ask Harper done before we talk about fucking Goonies and all this shit.
He's getting triggered. Hey, at least I guarantee you, Doc ain't seen Goonies. I bet you he comes back. Harper will be like, "You seen Goonies?" He's like, "Nope, never seen it." Just like he is a weird science. He's never seen.
Fucking weird, man.
Never seen. I don't know how you're our age and avoided weird science.
Right. It's like saying, I've never seen Rocky 4. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus, did you have HBO?
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck is Top Gun?
I didn't have HBO. I didn't have cable. God damn it, I found a way to see Goonies. So I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Yeah.
Well,
that's fucking assholes.
All right. Well, I think on that note, Crockett said stay tuned to the wrestling podcast about nothing. Something may or may not be happening going into the holidays with the Festivus episode, so we will see. But I think we are going to get out of here on that note. Crockett, you got anything else before I throw it to Harper to hit the tagline?
No, happy holidays, gentlemen. Appreciate being able to step in here every once in a while. Hope to do it some more next year.
We appreciate you. Thank you for not being a curmudgeon tonight, even though you kind of were, Mr. Negativity. But on that note, go ahead, Crockett.
I've been infused with the holiday spirit. Thank you.
I see that. Harper hit the tagline. Let's roll.
Book it, bitch.
Hey, everybody, it's AIEZE, Eric Bischoff. And let me tell you something. If you're not already a Booking the Territory Patreon subscriber, you're missing out on the real deal when it comes to classic wrestling talk. Doc, Harper, and Mike, they're not just fans. They live and breathe this stuff. And here's the kicker. Over on their Patreon page, you get even more. We're talking deep dives into the Clash of the Champions, every WCW pay-per-view through early 1994, classic world-class championship wrestling. And yeah, even those off-the-wall JV Goon Squad shows. This isn't cookie-cutter podcasting. This is the kind of unfiltered, entertaining, can't-miss content that makes you remember why you fell in love with wrestling in the first place. So do yourself a favor, head over to Patreon, search Booking the Territory, sign up, and get in on the action. Trust me. If you love old school wrestling, this is where you want to be.